Hello, hello, Guardians. I am Ransom Rider. You guys may know me from Destiny. You may know me from Destiny, Destiny 2, Destiny 1, long term player. That's me. Eva Levante. She's on the tower. Every time I go up to see her, Eva says, I could sure use a nice cup of coffee. And Eva, I hear you. I see you. I know that you need coffee, and I'm here to make Eva a cup of coffee. Now, Eva Levante and I, we go way back. She owes me a color shader back in D1. I occasionally play D1. Someday I'm going to go back and try to get it. But she doesn't deal in color shaders anymore. She comes into the tower special events. Now, Eva, I want you to have a new color shader. Surely, search your place in the last city, find a color shader. But I want to make her a coffee and share it with you, share it with her because she asked for it. She deserves it. I have here some decanted coffee. I made this in my French press just earlier this morning. I've let it cool down to room temperature because I will be making like a vanilla iced coffee. So I'm going to start out with the coffee. I'm going to just pour some into the glasses. Not a whole lot, just basically how much I think, Eva might be able to drink. These recipes now, I've written this down, okay? Normally, when I make this here at home, I don't use a recipe. I just eyeball it. I know how much sweetness I like, how much creamer. So take this with a grain of salt and mix these iced coffees, this vanilla iced coffee, the way that you would like. Make the coffee on the strength that you would like. I do recommend a pour over or a French press. I really love just a good French press coffee. Now, let's start with the vanilla milk. I have here, this is heavy cream and it's 6 tablespoons. Let's add that in. 6 tablespoons, and I just got this out of the refrigerator. It's nice and cold. That's heavy cream. And then this is actually 2 tablespoons of half and half. Now, as I said earlier, you can definitely mix this the way that you would want because I actually love mine with heavy cream, and I have made them with just all half and half. Let's add that in. And then I'm going to do, this is maple syrup. Now, you may want to use sugar if you don't have maple syrup. This is maple syrup, it is the real deal maple syrup. Most of our maple syrup comes from up north or Canada. Hello, Canada. We love you and we love your maple syrup. This is really going to add that bit of sweetness and a little bit of extra flavor. I'm going to just pop that right in. And remember, I'm making this, double for Eva and I. Then I want to go in with a touch of homemade vanilla. Now, I make my vanilla here at home. You can buy just the real vanilla I prefer. There are imitation vanillas, but splurge because Guardians, you are worth it. Let's add this in, and I don't mind a little bit of extra. Ooh, my gosh, I spilt it, and this is liquid gold. This recipe says 4 drops. Add a little extra. She's going to like it. Eva, you're going to like this. Now I want to take my immersion blender. Let's get every bit of that out. I do prefer mine sweet, more like milkshake sweet. I have an immersion blender, but you could definitely use a frother on this. I have this set to 2. Let's pop this in and get this going. I want it to froth up. I don't want it to thicken. I want it to still be able to blend with the coffee. Let's froth my ingredients. Woo! Calm down, frother. Calm down. Oh, it's looking good. It's looking so good. Now, you could continue to froth this. You could continue to froth this and actually have it, like to go on the top as, a little bit of extra goodness on top. All right, I don't want to get it too thick because it will not really mix with the coffee. And I've definitely got this thick. All right, paper towel in hand because this is going to drip and make a mess. I'm going to put it to the side. Get out of here, immersion blender. Okay, now let's add some ice to the coffee. Let's bring the coffee over. I need to be able to get to this. I want to put some ice in it. And I do have coffee that's actually frozen into ice cubes. Now, this is just for me. I'm going to use my hands. I'm using my hands. I want to get in here. I want to fill this up with ice. But if you prefer your drink, kept on the stronger side, use the frozen coffee. My hands are clean. No comments down below about me using my hands. Even we've known each other for 500 years. She's okay with me using my hands in the ice cubes. All right, let's get them in. And remember, it is so hot. At the time I'm making this video, it is super, super hot outside. Oh, that smells good. Guardians, vanilla. Oh, I wished you were here. I wished you were here. We could sit outside and enjoy the weather before, well, early morning. Right now, it's too hot. Let's add this in. Oh, it looks good. Now remember, if you want it on the sweeter side, you could definitely add a little bit more of the maple syrup here. You could do sugar, whatever your preference. Don't be afraid to make this the way that you would like it. Now, I have all these ingredients that I keep at home, but Eva, she's a frugal girl. We know that she's frugal because she actually has had the same dress on since the beginning of time. Eva, color shaders, you can do a lot with it. I want her to have a new hairstyle. Man, this looks good. It looks so good. I'm going to take this really full one. I'm going to put a little stir in. I kind of like it to stay separated just a tad, but I'm going to stir it just a bit. Tap, tap, tap. All right, now, if you don't have an immersion blender, you could put this into a sealable jar and you could shake this up by hand, and you wouldn't have to be concerned about, having an immersion blender or putting it into a blender or a food processor. Shake it by hand. Shake it up. All right, let's get a straw in, and I'm going to taste test this one. Eva, this is for you. And I'm going to taste test this and see how much I love it. Oh, Guardians. That is so good. That is so good. Man, oh man. Now, I will confess. Okay, I'm going to confess with you. I'm going to put this on digital. If I was not on camera, I would probably add like another 3 tablespoons. I would probably add another 3 tablespoons of the maple syrup because it absolutely brightens that flavor up. It makes it so delicious. Man, oh man, I don't have to use Space Magic on this because it is delicious just the way it is made. I want you to try this recipe. It's so cold in my hand. It's going to cool you off in these hot summer months, or even when you're in the heat of battle. You're saving the solar system. You're saving the last city. It's what we Guardians do. We're saving the folks of the last city. We're making it safe for families everywhere. And when you come back to the tower after a very long, hard, difficult battle, enjoy an iced coffee, and we celebrate Eva Levante. Eva, we love you, and we welcome you every time you make it to the tower. I'm Ransom Ryder. This has been my iced coffee episode. Be sure to like and subscribe. And some of you out there, you're not subscribed. Let's be friends. I want us to be friends. I will see you very soon inside the gaming world. Bye. Bye. Thank you, viewers. Thank you. I'm going to have some more of this. Come have some with me. So good. Bye.